Welcome to Port City Uncensored. This week brought to you by Donna Gaines, your local realtor with PMZ Real Estate. And now, let's kick this mother into gear.
Hey everybody, greetings. Port City Uncensored, coming to you live from Midtown Stockton from the Bat Cave. How you doing? J-Man Jack here, your host in studio with Scotty. Let me pull up Mr. Alex.
Yo.
How's it going, Alex?
Been going good, man.
Uh,
Been very busy recently, so missed the last couple of podcasts, but now we're back.
All right. Well, hey, good to have you here. I heard you got some interesting things going on, career-wise and whatnot. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
So anyway, we had a very interesting city council meeting here last evening. Pretty much everybody's talking about it, a whole lot of drama. And I've got some clips to watch, and hopefully we'll have a few more people joining us here in the meantime. Anyway, let me do something here. Check this out here first.
I'm liking the Scotty cam.
Yeah, we got him in mask there. He's all set to go. So
they can't get that Face ID, baby. Not with that mask.
get in here. A little bit of hooking and jabbing going on. This is at Pershing and Country Club at the 76th station. The ladies getting into it.
Hey Alex, the new Grand Theft Auto 6 looks good.
Yeah. No?
It's just another day in Stockton, boys and girls.
Oh.
For that.
You can definitely tell, Jack, they hit the like button pretty hard.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So, there's a little hooking and jabbing going on there. And then I had something else sent to me this week by a listener.
That is crazy. Fists flying, titties bouncing. My goodness.
Let me see where we at here. Add to scene. Pull this up here. All right, this is literally across from the parking lot of Edison High School. We have some illegal camping going on here. And this allegedly, and then I heard from someone else that this has been going on for a while. And so, the person that sent this to me allegedly tried to report this on the app. The Ask Stockton app, and the app was not working. And I know Nelson brought up some questions about the app a podcast or two ago. Even wondering like how many people even knew, that it was even they actually knew about the app. But here we see that, this listener was not able to report it. But again, this is on 2nd Street, right off of El Dorado. And, it's illegal camping. Looks like an open-air bike shop. And, imagine there's probably some drug use going on there. Again, this is across from a school. And just got the mess on Wilson Way, making some progress there, and that was of course, very close to the Grunsky School, and now this is right across from Edison High. So, yeah, word to city folks, this needs to get cleaned up, dealt with, et cetera, et cetera. So, alrighty. Well, that being said, let me do that. Okay.
Yeah, especially
And
being in front of a high school. It's like, come on, man. Kids shouldn't be exposed to that. I know they know it exists, but like, who knows what type of matter of things happens in
yeah,
that head, you know what I mean? Like in that area. So
yeah, it's not a good look.
Lowers
It-
property value when someone drives down. Like, hey, is that a bunch of homeless encampments set up in front of a high school? Is that illegal? Like, oh well, it seems to be out there everywhere else. So they just kind of keep on trucking and they take their money and business elsewhere. I mean, think about it. Would you send your kid to that high school?
yeah,
it
yeah,
depends really. Like I know
It's
some
not her.
places are like zip coded for public high schools, but to have that in front of there, it's like, like what's the city doing?
I
Especially
get
in front of a high school. I get it downtown. That's another thing, but like in front of a school, bro.
yeah, and it seems to be an ongoing thing here in Stockton.
You want to know how bad it is? When I went to high school, there was a case of a homeless dude just running into campus and trying to abduct this little Mexican girl. And that's not even the first time a homeless dude has tried to do any of that crazy shit. My point being is that it seems unlikely, but then you have to do the odds that, let's see, we have a bunch of kids and we have a bunch of homeless people, and they're like they got nothing to lose, so it's like, hey, nice shiny brand new iPhone, I'm gonna go steal that shit. You see my point?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, why would I go to my job, work my little job, and think, is my kid gonna walk home and get home safe today? I mean, there is like a homeless encampment down the street. It's like, let's rather not have it there. We don't
Yeah.
want smoke shops by a high school. We don't want a homeless camp by a high school. We don't want drug needles. We don't want violence. We don't want prostitution by a high school. It's like, why is it so hard to avoid having these things right outside the damn gate? Think
Uh-huh.
about it.
Yeah.
All right, kids, it's lunchtime. Everyone goes off campus like I know they do nowadays. I'm sure you guys did it too. Now, when you think they go off campus to go to get something to eat, but guess what? There's a bunch of tweakers in their general path. So in order to get to where they want to go, they have to navigate through that. And it's like, why? Do you want that for your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
for a cheeseburger. Yeah, crazy.
yeah, that was one of the issues over there in Wilson Way by the 7-Eleven. The vagrants were hanging out there, and
Or driving a car through the fucking 7-Eleven windshield. Or I'm thinking of the gas station by Wilson Way. I could recall that some dude actually got a truck and drove through the fucking the gas station, with the wall, and broke into that shit. And guess what? He was a vagrant that happened to have a working car, so it wasn't like a random citizen decided to do it. So my point being is that when you have the mentality of I don't give a fuck, it's like, yes, I will like drive this car and run you over and take your shit, or rob a high schooler for their iPhone or AirPods or even for the food, because it's like life's getting really desperate and hardcore out here in Stockton. So it's like everything's kind of fair game, right? I mean, think about it.
well, we had that young gal that got stabbed at Stag High School. It was about probably 2 years now.
Yeah,
I mean, so yeah, it can happen.
it has
definitely can.
happened. And it'll happen again and again and again because we live in a pretty much fucked up era. I'll put it like this: if you got money, where do you go? You move to the rich white suburban gated neighborhoods, right? Because guess what? They don't really have this kind of issue here. Because guess what? That issues that we have are simply not left through the front door. So they don't get worse over time. So their roots don't get deep into the soil. So it gets hard to remove because it's like it's so ingrained. Homelessness, prostitution, drugs, and smoke shops have pretty much been attached to Stockton's like a parasite because that brings in money illegally, obviously. Well, some of that. My point being is that when all the fucked up shit makes more money than working a 9 to 5 in Stockton, do you really have to wonder why the mentality of the youth is so hopeless and violent? Because it's like there is no future, so why am I even gonna try? All the smart people, like Tom Petty said, he called it white flight. If you got a brain and you got a degree or where the fuck or a way out of Stockton, you're going to take it. You're not going to come back. Because if you got talent and you are from here, you're going to be thinking, is it really worth patching this fucking sinking ship, or am I going to just get out of here and move to a far better city with a better college? They'll pay me triple the salary, and guess what? I don't have to worry about getting mugged on the way home because I don't live in a high violent area. Think about it, right?
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Yeah.
A lot of folks, I know some that have made it out of here, and if they make it out of here and doing well for themselves, they ain't coming back.
They never come back.
You know, except for one fella who did, and that would be Jason Lee. Here's a guy who, he got out of here and did very well for himself. And we're talking way better than average.
Well, dude's a millionaire.
And several times over. And so, he came back, and he's been trying to, get some stuff done, bring some resources, particularly to his district. And so, with what's been going on in the city now, it's we can clearly see the dividing line, and who's taking whose side, and everything. And it's clearly we have a division in City Hall straight down the middle, and unfortunately, Jason is on the receiving end of some shit. And to be honest with you, him not being a career politician, it's no doubt taken him by something of surprise to where the rest of the pack, it's kind of like maybe business as usual. I don't know. All I know is I personally feel like it's kind of like being a kid that has parents that are always fighting or that are on the verge of divorce. You don't really have anything. You care about both of them, but the drama and the fighting and everything, it's making you sick. And I know that's how I feel right now, looking at how the city council's operating. And a lot of other people have expressed the same sentiment. So, on that note, I'm going to play the first of the clips here, and first I'm going to play the public comments, and there were some very interesting ones, but they all kind of following the lines. And like I said, you can kind of see who's taking whose side and whatnot. But anyway, let's check this out. Here.
I can't help but notice the seating arrangements have changed tonight. It's almost like we're in grammar school. Somebody gets in trouble, the teacher puts you outside. But it's nice to see that you all decided to show up tonight. Where were you at last Thursday? Mayor, you said you had a prior commitment. We'll go with that. But what about council members Ponce, Padilla, and Villapudua? It's hard not to notice that they often follow your lead. So one has to wonder, was it coordinated? Was that meeting boycott a deliberate act of retaliation against our vice mayor? Because too many of us in the community sees that, and it certainly looked that way.
Stop. Our police don't have a contract. We don't have a published budget. We don't have a CFO. We don't have a permanent city manager. Our city is in chaos. And I have a lot of respect for you. I really do. I know you don't think I do, but I do. We need to pull it together. Please? Thank you.
But he doesn't walk it. I believe that the mayor is doing the best job from what I've observed. She's doing the best job she can, considering what she has to work with. So I don't need another 2 minutes to say what needs to be said. You guys need to get to work and work in the same direction. Thank you.
Mayor, this isn't the first time concerns about that individual's actions have been raised. And each time they are, you seem to throw up distractions, baseless accusations, unnecessary investigations, anything to shift attention away from what really matters.
Or silence. Let's be honest. I'll say it again. This is a red herring, a distraction. The public, the media, rarely stop to do their own research. They just react to whatever headline is thrown at them. And that's how this circus keeps going. News conferences, finger pointing, political theater. It's embarrassing to me, and it's embarrassing to my city.
Mayor Cristina Fugazi, Michelle Padilla, Brando Villapudua, Mariela Ponce, all of you were no-shows. No-shows for one very important special meeting. This wasn't just any meeting. This was about potential charter violations, about the possible misuse of public funds, about an unauthorized bishop letter sent to the state of California without city approval by the interim city manager, Steve Colangelo. And where were you for? No.
In the right direction towards that. And last, I want to say, I've been in Western Ranch for 25 years, and I have supported Jesus Andrade and Kimberly Wormsley, but I have never seen someone that takes on difficult matters like Jason Lee has, that has shown such amazing leadership and courage and really a desire to truly be a servant of our community. So thank you, Jason.
Distract from the mess that you're in over here. Let's finish these investigations. Get back to what you were elected to do. Work for the people of Stockton. Remember, you work for us, Mayor Fugazi. We expect better, so do better. End this now, today.
Any more ways you can say it. This is everybody, all of you, the two words that come out of your comments at the end of the meeting: accountability and transparency. 3 of you showed last week. I know you voted no. So that's 2 out of the 7. Get it? That still left 5. That was quorum. But 2 others didn't show up. You knew the time, you knew the date, and you voted on it. This time, you aren't here. You don't know the time, you don't know the date until after the meeting to have it adjourned till that date. And guess what? You put an item on the agenda. Of course, you got to come because it's your item, right? And everybody shows up. Got to have that 4 votes. Everybody shows up. Amazing. How y'all communicate is beyond me. But everybody found...
Don't know. They don't know politics. They sitting up here and listening. And you sit up here, you call the shots. And I wish like hell you would take control and call the shots. And young lady, you sitting there that don't say nothing, you probably one of the smartest damn person up there, because you can listen to every damn thing they say and don't act a fool. Because see, when you open your mouth, you say how stupid you are. But when you sit and listen and you don't know and they don't know what you know, that's the best game in the world.
So I'm going to be working late. The only thing that I'm here to apologize to the Hispanic community. Quiero pedir perdón a los hispanos que convencí a que votaran por la señora Cristina Fugazi. Hice mucho trabajo, mucho esfuerzo para ganar su voto para ellos.
Mayor Fugazi, at the audit meeting that just happened, the audit committee unanimously voted to reconsider your request for our former city manager to appear before this council and answer questions related to the agenda item today. Mayor Fugazi, in the spirit of transparency and accountability, I highly encourage you to accept that recommendation, and let's get Steve back in here and kind of get to the bottom of this so we can move on and start healing this community.
Yep, as a business person, you trying your best to sell some houses and real estate, and that's about the best.
Have him direct the comments to you, Mayor.
I can talk I can say what I want to say, right?
Yeah,
I don't have to say it to you. Because you see, when he stood up and told the chief of police to investigate all of Ralph White's property, he did that. That's a violation of the charter, and it puts your city in a hell of a position to be sued like hell. And trust me, I got a lawyer on it. He's already been notified, and he know it. The next thing is...
Be the bigger person. You sit there and stuck your middle finger out at our citizens. Was that professional or respectful? Maybe you should practice what you preach. Respect is earned, not a given. In my opinion, maybe you should step.
What I'm saying is I wanted to apologize to the Hispanic community for all the door knocking, bugging them in their home, convincing them to gain a vote for a mayor that I truly believed in. Now when they see me, this is what you wanted us to vote for someone that can't take control of our city. They're wasting our tax money on meetings where I would say people choose not to show up when they vote that they were going to show up. People call me. We see you on the news all the time. What happened to what you promised? I asked the same question. And the Hispanic community feels betrayed, and I feel betrayed. Thank you.
Time tonight to show up and come here and listen to whatever's going on tonight. I'm tired of the Coangelo thing. Y'all need to come on with it. Bring it to the whatever you're going to bring it to. Ban the man from City Hall. End of story. Move on. We're tired. We're tired of it. We're done with it. This wild and out, whatever it is, that's already been settled. Why are we investigating that crap again? Why are we sitting there counteracting? Every time the vice mayor says something, the mayor comes back and counteracts it. These don't. These just go along with it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
First of all, I think it's ridiculous that you moved him over there because when you were running, you were taking his money and going on his show, meeting Floyd Mayweather, going to the White House thanks to him, and you're there thanks to us. It's just a disgrace.
There are a few words that come to my mind for what we're all witnessing. Cover up, an attempt to prevent the public from discovering wrongdoing. Whitewash, an effort to conceal unpleasant or incriminating facts. Sweeping it under the rug. Ignoring or hiding a problem in hopes that it'll be forgotten. Mayor, and I think you once said, oh, the voters will forget. No, we're not going to forget. The truth will never shine from a heart filled with corruption or deceit. And make no mistake, what's done in the dark, it'll always come to the light. Always. It's just a matter of time, and we have time.
Righty. Let me pull up Nelson here.
So what was Fugazi's response to all these people?
Well, we're gonna watch that in a minute here, because that was the first half of the public comments, and so my next clip we'll see our city council in action and see some of the drama that went down. Yeah, it was a bit on the entertaining side, and yeah. So that being said, let me get rid of. Let me just take care of this right here. All right, let me.
You guys want to know my opinion?
Yeah.
Well, I watched the entire thing, and I watched the one that came before it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I can tell you, the people are fucking disappointed, man. No, I mean, like, enough for real, though. It's more like, I think a guy summarized it best.
I love it, Scotty. I love it. You know something? I agree with you. The people are disappointed.
No, you're going to agree with this guy more because he's
it didn't happen to
this
me.
other dude that was it was up there, and he was saying is that like I forgot who the fuck it was. People are tired of hearing about what's it called, like the Game of Thrones, like political intrigue. Like no one gives a flying fuck about whatever corruption you guys are saying. Like people are worried about how am I gonna feed my kids? How am I gonna get a job? Like people are getting laid off before the fucking holiday season. Like the real scary shit. Like I'll put it like this: horror movies are scary, but you know what's scarier than any horror movie? Not being able to afford next month's rent. Now that's terrifying. Or not being able to afford car insurance or food for your kids, or you lose your fucking job. Like that type of stuff. And Stockton may be one of the cheapest cities to live in, but that's for a reason. It comes at a great cost. Mm-hmm. But even despite that, it's still tough to survive out here because people don't necessarily live in Stockton. I'd say it's more like survival because like we're just trying to collect as much money as we can and try and live our best lives because there's not much to do out here. There's not much to go, and we're just trying to survive without getting shot, walking out of the liquor store.
Yeah.
And it's like people want to hear solutions or like you're talking about something I don't give a shit about versus talking about something I want to hear about. It's like, what about the homelessness? What about the crime? What about the lack of infrastructure? What about the fucking the light the stops the what's it called? What's it called, the light thingy? You know, where it's red, yellow, and green. I forgot the
The
name of it.
stoplights.
Stoplights.
Are pointed. Am I the only one, or have you guys also seen a bunch of stoplights that are fucked up and they're just blinking red and people are just driving past the fucking stoplight because it's not working anymore?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking it's been almost a month and stoplights where I reside are still fucked up, and it's hard for people to get to work. Because picture like this, it's hard for me to get to work because the street I live on, hypothetically, like in a scenario, is because it's hard to back out because the cars are coming, right? And it's like I don't have any time to back my fucking car out onto a busy street because the cars keep going because the stoplights are fucked up because it's red, the machine don't work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people are like, "Where's my tax money going, motherfucker? Who's gonna fix this shit? It's been almost a month."
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to wait 5 minutes to back out to go to work because the fucking stoplight isn't being fixed for over a month, right?
Yeah.
Am I right, boys?
Yeah, that was actually one of the things that was addressed and that was brought up is the fact that they're spending all this time
And money.
on these investigations.
And meetings that cost taxpayer money.
Everybody's investigating everybody else, and it's taken away from time that should be devoted to fixing the practical street level problem.
It sounds like a joke. All right, we committed a crime. We're going to investigate ourselves for said crime. What do you mean? It's like the FBI investigating.
Well, no. The motion that they voted on actually was to refer it out to the DA, the grand jury.
Who's going to pay for all that though?
We need to not waste any more taxpayer money
Yeah, see,
on
that's
this.
the thing, though, is that their tax money will be. Someone also brought this up, is that the meetings that you use for all these special investigation meetings are based on our tax money. So instead of going to the things we need, it's being wasted on
It's a lot of,
this shit,
it,
bro.
it really is a waste of a lot of money to go.
It's been a year since this shit started, since that wilding out event. That was last year, motherfucker. It's about to be a new year. So it's like, why are we still on this? How much money has gone into it? You guys don't even know how much money our city has spent.
Hours, man hours, and crazy man hours on it.
Yeah, that's what people are pissed off.
Yeah,
that's why I've been saying, and I even told Jason this to his face, like, you gave her money to vote, like, run to be the mayor. You funded her campaign.
You put your faith in her. Pretty much.
You're not. You guys can't work together. So, like, do you still support her, or what's going on? And like his responses are very political. He knows how to dance around the question very well. I will say that, but clearly it's a one-sided relationship, or it looks like it's been a one-sided relationship this entire time, where she just used him to get the seat, to get the mayoral seat, used his endorsement, and I'm going to be completely honest. We're suffering the consequences
for another 3 years.
Via Padilla. I don't know who the
Mariela
Ponce and Fugazi. Those four are all in cahoots together for whatever decisions or whatever have to be made.
What do you call a collusion? A collusion.
This is the 4-3 voting block that is being referred to now, and yeah, we definitely saw it in play last night.
Why do they only show up when when the vote is what actually matters? Like, how to phrase that? Someone said is that you guys, all of you, only are all in attendance when it's something you all want to vote for, but when it's on this other shit, hey, everyone's missing. There's only like 2 motherfuckers here. Where's the rest of you? And then thus something can't get passed because it lacks the required votes, and then it gets pushed back into another date for a special meeting, yada yada. More wasted money. See the point? It's like it's almost you're calculating when you need to miss important meetings so that a certain vote or policy doesn't get passed that would benefit the city.
Well, Fugazi had an excuse, and she was stating that she wasn't going to be there from the very beginning. I think even before the vote even took place. She was making it clear that she was not going to be there.
Why does that have an excuse though? That's like why is that allowed? I know I get like, oh my grandma got hit by a car, but it's like
not
all of them.
Well, that's the thing, Mr. Port City. Um, literally, people have real lives that they want to prioritize, and she said she had some prior engagement. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt that whatever she had, she couldn't reschedule, and she had to go do it. So aside from that, there should have been, if they wanted to do this special meeting, they should have done it on either a normal city council like Tuesday,
Fucking
where
Zoom call.
everybody has to show up, especially Mayor Fugazi, or held it on a day where Fugazi like had an open day and she had to be there and she had to like give her word she was there. The way that they went about it on scheduling it, I thought was also very, in my opinion, sus. If we already knew the mayor who said she wasn't going to be there from the very beginning, she's not going to rearrange it. Clearly, the mayor does not think that rearranging whatever engagement she had was more important than the city.
Yeah. Okay, but even if she didn't show, that still doesn't let the other guys off the hook. They still
No, the other guys still had a show. They just
if they would have showed, they would have had a quorum.
Yeah.
Okay, which was the problem. Okay,
But you already know how I feel about Brando.
okay. Well, yeah, he's on the 4 out of the 4 to 3 block, and again, I said it's the girls versus the boys. You got Blower, Jason, and Mario on one side, and then the girls on the other side. And
with
and if you want to mention, well, no, I was right the first time. The girls, okay, because yeah, yeah, put a dress on him. All right,
Put a dress
him
on him.
in a dress and a fucking wig. Okay, more on him later. Okay, why don't we take a look at the actual city council and what went down? And yeah, this will be entertaining. Let me,
guys. It's 2025. He can wear a dress. It's okay.
For now.
All right, let me see where we at here.
Hey, we don't judge. We listen.
Was
and
the
we
night
don't
access
judge.
of 58 million in public
Please
funds?
Pause the time.
What is the relevance?
He's talking.
Wow,
about
they put him all the way at
Items
the
be-
end.
Out of order. Out of order. Out of order.
We will call for a recess. I'm calling for an immediate recess.
Let's talk about
Please
it.
turn off the
Let's
microphone.
talk about it.
What happened?
Are we talking about? We're talking about a misuse.
Excuse me. First of all, you need to reference your point of order, and those in the audience, please know that I went over the proper decorum 4.06.
So point of order requires
which
you to acknowledge
I need to
my
know
point
which
of order. That's what
which item.
Rosenberg's Rules of Order requires you to acknowledge
Yes.
my motion, my
Hear
point
it.
of order. So
So
can you
which
hear it?
item?
Okay, so my point of order is, this is not a kangaroo court to talk about
No,
me. It's to talk about the agenda.
I-
Hold on, Mayor, let me finish my point of order. Okay?
You need to
No,
cite
let me
which
finish.
I have the
You will
mic
let me
still.
finish the
And then
point
we
of
can
order.
vote.
See, the problem is, my point of order is that the collusion to cover up the discussion is quite frustrating. The public is watching. So let me state my point of order. Okay, the point of order is that this is not about a reality show, my platform, my followers, all of which you all use to get in office. This is about the item
Damn.
in front of us, in front of the
He called him
public,
out.
that most of you
Drop
did not
it.
show up for, and it is for a special meeting led discussion regarding potential charter violations, abuse of authority, and possible misuse of public funds, direction to staff on next steps, and possible referrals to relevant agencies. What I'm hearing, instead of there being questions around the packet that's been presented, is I've heard all of you show up as his defense attorneys when we're talking about their taxpayer dollars that we're all responsible for managing and overseeing. So my point of order is the discussion should be relevant to the subject matter, and it is not a personal attack. What's becoming personal is the cover-up that's happening up here on this dais in front of us.
I hear your point of order.
So keep it on the subject matter. Keep it on the subject matter,
Can you,
please.
okay, so
That's all
in
I'm
the
asking.
future, please provide which Rosenberg rule that you are referencing.
In the future, lead the meeting under the rules that you established.
We are.
Okay.
But if you're going to point of order.
Mayor, I don't
you
have an
need to make
intention to go back
sure
and forth with
that-
you to make this a zoo. Go ahead and
I'm not
focus on the
making it a
matter in
zoo.
front of the public. Let's deal with this matter. We have a letter here to the state saying that
Okay,
this man
Councilmember
authorized $800,000.
Councilmember
continue,
Villapudua,
Mayor?
the floor is yours for the
Thank you.
243. That policy, again, if it's a point of order, state your point.
Point of
But
order.
we're not going to I'm not done speaking, just.
Well, point of order does
And we
interrupt
will
the
be
debate.
going over each of those items. I would like nothing more than to finish the discussion tonight while everybody is here. I don't want to have to come back. I don't want to have to adjourn the meeting, ask to adjourn the meeting. We would like to finish this meeting tonight. So please, I ask the audience, I ask council, we can get through this. Let's just be civil to one another.
Point of order.
State your point.
Okay, 2 points. First, I'd like to point out, in terms of the discussion, the item 3.1 is the discussion item. Nowhere in there is there anything about me. That is item 3.2. I would say to the chair that if any member of the council wants to add to their list on that witch hunt, they do so at a later time. This matter before the public and the media is strictly about a letter the city manager, without this council authority, submitted to the state or to an important developer of our community, a fraudulent document that they provided to the state, giving authorization and commitment to $824,000 of cash without council approval. Anything outside of that is far beyond the scope of what we're here to talk about and violates your own rules. The second point of order I'd like to point out is that when you read the council policy as somebody who's been molested, sitting here and saying and advocating.
Okay, I will say point of order
hold
on
on,
that.
hold on. Let me state my point of order.
All right, well, you
Okay.
talk
Yeah,
to
but
little
you're-
boys.
Okay, so
It's
I won't.
personal.
So I won't go. I won't talk about surviving child molest. Let me talk about something else. Your own point. My point of order on your own rule is that it has to apply even-handedly. Okay, because when Councilwoman Padilla screamed at the public and you threw everybody out of here, you didn't read that rule and you didn't lay that law down. And the whole point that I've
No,
been trying.
that's not
Can I
the
finish
item.
my point of
That's
order?
not the item that
Let me
we're
finish my point
discussing.
of order. I'm addressing your own rule and how you're
Well,
carrying our
and
meeting.
I
This
said
is
we're
our
moving
meeting.
forward.
So let me be clear. There's tape to show that you have not mentioned that same rule, which I will follow. And I
And
appreciate
since
the
then,
recess.
I have.
Okay, I appreciate the recess, Mayor. Thank you for giving us a break. The only thing I will say is that moving forward, let the rules apply to all evenly. Thank you.
Agree.
We get back to the item. I'm waiting to talk.
And I also would point out that at the beginning of the discussion, there was a whole lot of talk about me and campaign donations. I don't see that there either.
That was from the
But
public,
we
not
will,
from me.
we will get into that as well. So, council have received campaign donations. Councilmember Lee and his friends did not contribute $50,000, $70,000 to my campaign. You can view it all on the city's website.
Point of order.
There's a section on the FPPC.
Point of order.
Dating.
Point of order.
Pause my time.
Point of order. Okay, Mayor.
State your point.
Mayor, as I told you privately in email and in your office, this item is not about you per se. This item is strictly, it's not, and also it's not about whether or not Service First is a good organization or not, because on January 7th, I voted to have a public discussion on their funding denial. That didn't happen because it was overturned in private, and that public discussion was not allowed to happen. This item that we're talking about is not whether or not you have good history as an elected. I endorsed you, I supported you, my team supported you, and I helped fund it. So of course I believed in you. That is not the question. This is not about you. This is also not a court where we need to try the matter in front of the public. This is simply a discussion on referring it to an agency to let them fact find the same way you did while out and every other thing that you thought there were some questions. And I think that what's good for the goose should be good for the gander, and anything different doesn't pass the smell test. So again, I'm not making this about you. I think we're dealing with matters that were done with the last city manager, and I'm simply saying that if there's a letter, and again, it's not about whether or not Vernell should be funded, whether or not he should get the funding from the state. I think if he can get the money, he should develop it because we need it in the community. It is about process, and Charter Section 2002, City Manager Expenditure Authority, does not give him the authority to even write the letter. Whether or not it's a check that got cashed, I don't know, because we haven't investigated
Okay,
if money
so
left the city.
I heard your point.
Okay.
I heard your point of order. I will continue on a different vein. Okay?
Thank you, Mayor.
She's bobbing and weaving away
I
from
am
that
grateful
topic.
for this meeting and the opportunity to prove to the public that we are committed to transparency, as we have nothing to hide. I have studied this project, and I must say that this is something that I could support. We're talking about minimal contribution on the city's part that will provide much-needed housing.
Point of order, Mayor. Point of order. I'm sorry. This item again, here's my point
Please,
of order.
okay,
Here's my
state
of
your
order.
point.
I'm going to give it to you.
I can't.
And I'm sorry if the
He
democratic
gonna give it to her.
process is causing people to be frustrated, but this is what it is. The item for
Okay, so Councilwoman Ponce, do you have something germane directly about the possible misuse of funds, charter violations, abuse of authority?
Thank you, Mayor. No, not at this moment.
Thank you.
Oh.
The law and statute speaks, and bam, he got her. That was fucking beautiful. I mean, you know, yeah, she was starting off reading a pre-read, you know, pre-written thing. You could tell she was looking down, reading it. Somebody at 209 Times, no doubt, wrote that for her. You know, here, you get in trouble, read this. But then, yeah, Jason stopped it, point of order. It's not relevant to it. And yeah, the mayor had to cave in on that one. So, hey, honey, what do you got? Oh, I guess I got nothing. Oh, well. That's the way it goes.
Vice Mayor.
The truth is, what we are dealing with tonight isn't about transparency or accountability. It's about one person, Councilmember Jason Lee, and on his ongoing mission to defame, to slander, and to tear down the reputation of our former interim city manager. That's what it is and has been about from day one.
Now go home and get your fucking shine
instead
box.
of doing the work of the people, fixing streets, improving neighborhoods, supporting real community projects,
Breathe so fucking
we end up
deep.
spending our time putting on these congressional styling hearings where Councilmember Lee is the main attraction and star of the show. He's turning the city hall into a reality show. And I'll tell you straight up, I don't
Can you
support that.
pause the time, please? Please make sure that you stick to the comments regarding this agenda item. Thank you.
And does he sound out of breath?
Oh, yeah.
Just
I
read
don't
it. That
disrespect
makes
towards the mayor, towards the city staff, and towards the entire process has to stop. It's the waste of everyone's time and energy. On top of that, he has disrespected his fellow council members and the taxpayers of Stockton by threatening.
Point of order.
And start, because I was the one that put this on there. You know, over the past several months, I've had council members, you know, city staff, and community members come to me with concerns. And we've actually said it up here about concerns about our council. And we just got through talking about alleged abuses. Perceived authority, conduct unbecoming of a political official. One staff member.
This is such a crock of shit.
Can't you make this stop? You know, it makes us scared for our jobs. It adds a level of stress, and the person said it was
You
affecting
should
their
be
health.
scared for your job if
And
you're
they
not
look
going
to
be
me because
reelected.
I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor. I am the presenter.
Pages of text, but to the mayor, as she started her opening, these specific allegations. I would hope that in any agenda item that we have, there's already PowerPoints by our staff, specifics. All I see is a whole lot of nothing. So I would like to know that it's not up to. We all can do that. But I also look to my presiding officer to be a leader and to step up and bring us together and build consensus. So for someone that brags about 16, 17 years, I don't buy that. And that's no disregard to you. We all have different levels of experience. But when I see 16 and a half years of experience and I don't see consensus and leadership, that's questionable to me, and it's even more questionable to the public.
Thank
so to
you.
now add investigation number 8, let's have a special meeting and just hash it out. We don't have to go into the nitty gritty. We don't have to fight. We don't have to do this and
Thank
that.
you.
Or this
You
majority
tell
or this
him,
minority. We
Mario.
don't need to do any of that. I'm not here to make any assumptions about
me,
who's
Mario.
on what side and who's
Mario
listening to who's
time.
here. But the fact that we're now doing this and I have 2 pages
No, like,
worth of
fuck.
nothing with no specifics of why
17 years, 8
there's allegations,
investigations.
what specifically are they? It's just a whole lot of,
like
I got my
Richard
feelings
Keystone
hurt,
one.
now I want to put on an investigation.
Is the
on my fellow
evidence so
colleague when I
damning
should be
that he's
focusing
going to
on
get
homelessness and crime and the
impeached
people's
from the
business as
mayoral office?
all
Is
these
that what it is?
illustrious quotes have been said out loud in the last 2 weeks to the media.
I don't know.
typed out,
I'm too
who knows,
stoned.
AI generated quotes. But if it comes from the heart,
AI
you speak
gen-
from the heart. I don't need any iPad like my colleagues to the left
Mm.
about what I'm going to say, because I know the issues that I'm fighting on. And when it comes to
You
this,
tell
I want
them, bub.
specifics and I want a breakdown of what we're talking about. And to this point, I don't see any of that. So let's have a closed meeting and let's hash it out like adults and move forward, because right now I can't lean on my presiding officer to
I
be the
don't
leader
think
that
any
we
of
all
them
want.
are certifiably adult.
Okay,
I don't
Vice
know
Mayor.
why,
I
but
wanna say
every
for the record,
time I
this is new
hear
news, probably for this
Christina
council
speak,
and for the media.
I hear a child. I feel like I'm talking to my mom.
Really?
Wait. Play her voice again.
Hold
Play
on,
her
pause
voice.
it. No. Pause it. Like, yeah, every time I listen to Christina talk, I feel like I'm talking to my mom, and not like my mom when she was younger and like more
Like old, like grandma.
like yeah, like I'm talking like a grandma. Like, you gotta talk to them a little bit slower. Like, you talk to like a baby with a lot of nurture. Like, that's how I feel like we need to talk to Christina, with a lot of care, with a lot of nurture.
Like their special needs.
No, I would never say special needs.
Nice and slow.
No. But like, you gotta be like,
Need a recall, okay?
how are you doing?
We need to
Is
get you all out of
everything
office. You
Can you
fucking
hear me
suck.
properly? That's what I feel like we gotta talk to Christina like. I would never say slow.
Wait, how do you say?
I'd say
Real slow.
maybe 17 years is too long to be in office here in Stockton,
Hey,
and not
hey.
really do much with your political
Sometimes
career
age
after.
doesn't always mean experience. Case in point is Camel Toe Harris.
Yeah, good
And
point.
I'm not going to name any names, but the Attorney
Just
General's
needs the name.
office met with several people here concerned about the fragile institution that we are holding together here. And that information has been months and months of discussions and sharing of information with the Attorney General's office. And so to make the allegation that staff are afraid of me, when I know the conversations I'm having with the Attorney General's investigators, flies in complete contradiction. But I welcome any investigation. But we as a group need to figure out how to get back to working. And I think an open forum where we put it all out there, and I say all of the concerns that the mayor's raised, I think is
The motion maker, okay, and the seconder, okay, thank you.
Okay, council, please vote. Yes, it does. Carry 4-3. That concludes our Member Enriquez, Blauer, and Vice Mayor Lee dissenting. Okay? Okay, meeting adjourned.
What was the vote on?
Okay, 3.2, that was to set up an ad hoc committee to basically look into Jason Lee's goings on. So yeah, the first part was to.
Oh, so now they're voting to investigate Jason Lee?
Yeah, the first half was to look at the Steve Colangelo issue.
Talk about getting the fucking short end of the stick for Jason. What
Well,
kind of bullshit is this? He funded these motherfuckers' campaigns, and now he's being thrown under the bus for no apparent fucking reason. And all he's been trying to do since he's been in office is use his fucking power to help Stockton become what Stockton should be. That's fucked up.
to bring resources to his district.
Not just his district, to the city as a whole.
Okay, but I mean, he is pretty focused on his district, and nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's the district he represents.
You know why he's only focused on his district now? Because he's given up on trying to bring his resources in to help the actual community, because nobody in the city council or in charge of the city wants to do fucking anything. And it's only because it's going to be under his name or some shit like that. Talk about envy. Fucking piece
I told you I was fucking right. We won't have a city in 5 years at this rate. Look at all the dumb
Well, on that
worst candidates before these people were in office.
you're not alone on that, because on last week's show I did the piece on the Wilson Way mess, and I mentioned it earlier today. In fact, the 7-Eleven there with the vagrants hanging out and everything else. And my source contacted me. They got a call from corporate level management of 7-Eleven. And their words were, well, pretty exact to this, is that they do not like the way the city of Stockton handles their business. Okay? So you're not alone in your perception. That perception
No,
is
the
shared
city
by...
of Stockton handles their business like complete and total assholes. Okay, and I'm not talking about the police. I think the Stockton police have a lot on their fucking plate dealing
Oh,
with.
by the way, they don't have a contract. They
Yeah.
still don't have a contract as of right now. The Police Officers Association just issued a piece. It was either yesterday or the day before this week, and that
How are the police officers operating? Does Stockton have a police force?
well, yeah, without a contract as of right now.
So are they still responding? And how? What does that mean without a contract? When does their contract end?
I believe it ended already, and so yeah, another one needs to be laid out, and
That's all the
But
argument for
no, no,
fucking
no. So what I'm trying to when you say it ends, does that mean we don't have any
police.
more a police force in Stockton?
Oh no, they're still showing up to work every day.
Okay, so how are they getting paid?
And well, they're obviously still getting paid under the terms of the old contract, but when it comes to retaining police and attracting more new ones, we're still a little short, so it doesn't help.
You get shitty new cops, and all the experienced good ones leave and go to better paying and communities would actually appreciate it. Like Lodi, I know this because I knew a cop who's a
Or
Marine guy. He
Sacramento,
worked in
or the
Stockton
Bay
and
Area.
left Lodi. Pretty much,
Pretty-
yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Bay Area is paying like 6 figures starting off for like a regular patrol officer.
Okay, well, here's the thing. First of all, if you're a recruiting officer for Stockton and you're trying to get guys to be cops here,
good luck.
It's not a good look when you have to say, oh yeah, we don't have a contract as of right now. So that's one thing. The other thing to consider is it's not always the money, okay? Because okay, you're a cop here. And what if, say, a job opens up in a more upscale area?
Safer.
Where they don't have as much crime, where they don't have tweakers, going nuts every day, out in the streets. And
the people
and
like
all
you.
the drama that, let's face it, a cop shows up to work on shift here.
Everybody hates him.
You're busy.
Yeah.
You've already got, a workload on your table. So,
Actually, hold on. Think about it like this. You could be a police officer in Cupertino, Foster City, San Mateo, Redwood City, where there might be a little bit of crime, but the pay is extremely high, and it's not as bad or as violent. Or you could be a police officer in Stockton, where your life can really be at risk based on the crime and the stuff that you're dealing with on a daily basis, and the pay isn't as high as it would be in somewhere in the Bay Area, like Cupertino, Walnut Creek, like one of those fancy areas that sees a much lower crime rate.
Yeah, so they leave. It's very simple. Our city fucking sucks. It's garbage. That's why everyone with skill leaves. Tom Petty's right. White flight. Anyone with skill has realized that, you know what, I cannot save this city, so I'm simply going to go somewhere else where it's like I'm appreciated, I'm making more money, and there's actually a future, and it's not all lost. Stockton's pretty much just going to get worse and worse, man. So it's like, yeah, man, you make it out, you stay gone. Don't come back, bro.
I want to circle back to Jason Lee's investigation. I think that's just a complete waste of resources
and taxpayer money.
If the city council is so scared to have an investigation over Jason Lee and his non-dwellings, it just goes to show that what he's trying to do is just it's working politically. It's working, and his opponents, which I put that in quotations because they're not really supposed to be his opponents. They're supposed to be his team members and his fellow council members, are launching an investigation again, wasting city resources where they could have been putting it towards other investigations like the $800,000 that just was written off by
Fixing a fucking stoplight
or fixing a stoplight or funding programs
for
to get
kids so they don't get into gangs. Yeah, like a rec center. What if they turn down the money? They turn down the fucking money. Oh yeah, someone else is pissed off about that. They're like, someone was doing a fucking like a comment. What's it called when you go up there and you can make a comment? Someone said, I've been alive for a long time, and they're like I was saying, you guys should join the circus because that's where the clowns are, not here. Like,
Yeah.
because it's like, no, think about it, bro. If someone who's been has lived like twice or three times the amount you have, has seen people in politics way longer than you have, and they come up there and they're old as shit and they're saying, bro, you fucking suck. That it's like a lot of people are going up there and saying you suck more than they are saying, hey man, good job. And that kind of tells you how it goes. It's like think about like if you're a king and your subjects come up to you and they'll have like bring up different matters and you're the king, you're supposed to like deal with it, right? Because you're the guy in charge, right? And it's pretty much like if you don't deal with these issues, your people are gonna hate you. So I think it's fair to say that the regular average Joe citizens of Stockton, if they were to like look at the city council meetings like no what's it called, no experience, like this is a first time thing, they would think, oh, so that's why my city's a joke. Because it's like you're not mentioning any of the things. Not once have you mentioned issues that affect the average citizen's life and how to improve them. It's only bullshit amongst yourselves, and you wonder why your people hate you. So I imagine 3 years, because like it's funny, right? Because the next time there's a new president, there's going to be a new mayor, new whatever. The cycle begins anew. But the question is that will we have enough time to bring Stockton back from the brink, or is it just becoming, as I predicted, going to be a fucking ghost town? Like, because there are American ghost towns, and they're called that because they got abandoned, money dried up, and places just fucking gone. People moved away. And yeah, I imagine it happened to Stockton because it's like you don't trust your neighbors, you don't know them, they just do their job and they go home. You just awkwardly stare at each other because you know who the fuck they are. Like, you don't have that kind of trust because Stockton's a low trust society. That's pretty much how it goes. Like, I feel safer on a subway in Japan with a bunch of foreigners than I do on a bus in Stockton because the culture is completely different. And we all know why. The reason the culture is different, why you feel safer, is because people value human life in Japan more so than Stockton, because they'll just kill you for a fucking cheeseburger, bro. It's like, bang, bang, give me your shit, bitch, bang, shoot you. Like, you didn't have to do it, but that's just, oh, well, it's just how it is out here, bro. And that's why they mentioned on city council, you got all these youngsters killing each other starting at a fucking 11. They got Glocks and switches. And it's like, okay, so, man, that sucks. Imagine that. You got to shoot a kid to protect your family because, well, that's just how it goes. Because
Can I be honest? The drive from J-Man's house to my house is is a drive that always makes me extremely paranoid, and it may be the weed,
how do you think I feel? How do you
but
think I feel?
because I have to, because I could take Pacific Lane, like I could drive all the way up and take Pacific and go straight down.
Yeah.
But I usually take El Dorado, and if I take El Dorado, I'll go near the skate park. And every time I drive near that skate park, because it's so poorly lit,
so dark, abandoned.
I know about all the shootings and stuff that have happened at that.
Got a hell of a track record.
Imagine if you stopped your car for 10 seconds. Imagine if you decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go stop my car.
I'm always like praying when I'm at that stoplight where the Arco gas station is, because it's literally right there, and I'm just like, oh God, I hope I'm not here for more than a minute.
Imagine having
hoping that light stays green, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Because sometimes like I'll see cars just slowly driving on that street,
creeping,
literally just creeping, and I'm just like, come on, I need a green light. Give me a green light.
Are you gonna be the next victim?
Just lurking.
That's my point. That whole mentality, that feeling of dread. Imagine having that 24/7 every day from the minute you were a kid until you're an adult, and Stockton's all you ever known. That's not a way to live life. That's fucking scary shit. Because it's like you can't trust anyone. And then that's kind of what I was born into. I'm not going to lie. Like, I may seem like a nerdy guy, but this is the shit I have to survive and endure. Because I don't have a car. I got to drive. I don't have a car. I don't drive. I have to walk, endure, bike, whatever the fuck it is, and endure all of that. So it's like a rich dude from fucking the gated commuters in Stockton, rich, wherever the fuck it is, they can just drive past it. I have to endure and go straight through it. So I'm talking from fucking experience. I'm in the trenches in this shit, and I can tell you it's fucking sad as shit. And I got my fucking spidey sense on 24/7 because I could end up in the fucking headlines, bro. And it's some real shit. And it's like um, you can't replace that feeling of being in combat mode once you've been in that mode for so long, because it's like your environment is so goddamn hazardous. They've let your guard down, you'll just get hit by a stray bullet. I mean, it's fucked up, bro. And imagine like having kid. That's why I don't want to have a kid in Stockton, because I'm not gonna have my son go through what I went through and just become another statistic, because I know it's gonna get worse as I get older, and that the murderers are just gonna keep getting younger, because it ain't that hard to get a gun, man. So my point being, gentlemen, is that guard your people and take care of your family. And if you're in Stockton and you're listening to this, I think eventually about getting the fuck out if you can, because think about it, man. It's the people around you don't value your life. If you're bleeding on the sidewalk, they drive right on past you. And I know this because I've seen it in
So
Stockton.
hold on.
I mean, I don't live in Stockton, but I
Great.
think people should stay. You know,
Stay the fuck away from it, bro. Stay the fuck
I think
away.
people should stay in Stockton to vote. Just
So
to circle back to the
It's
city.
not the vote. You can't fix this, bro.
I
I don't
so
think so.
I'll be honest. I do contemplate myself, because I have two daughters, like whether I should sell my house in
I
the
would.
upcoming
I
year
would
or
do it. I would do it. Sell it.
mainly
Sell it.
because mainly because I don't I don't know how the city is going to react, and I do see it not necessarily heading in the right direction. But where would I go? I don't know.
I know where you'd go. You'd go wherever in America that the money you could come with. Picture like this: whatever the cash you could get for your house, you use that money and you pretty much move to wherever in America you can stretch the farthest with that and live there. But of course, make it somewhere safer. It has to be an upgrade from Stockton. I know this because I've done the math. If I had the fucking funds and the time and tools, I could fucking live. I know exactly where I'd go. But the thing is that when you have family, it makes it hard because you can't just up and leave unless
Well,
you,
well, for me, it'd be somewhere within Northern California. I don't
yeah,
mind.
so
I
there's
like
better
Northern.
places than Stockton. This is a forgotten fucking city.
I love no. But this is the thing. California is an amazing state. I've been to other states. I compared to a lot of other states, we have the best state in my honest opinion.
Pretty lax, yeah, I like it.
Our economy is still one of the strongest. However, it is the cost of living here is ass. I will say that, but the cost of living may be ass, but it's worth living here in my opinion.
It's worth saving if
Used to
possible
be
too.
great, bro.
Yeah, 1,000%.
California's
However,
a good place.
However, I don't know. It's just now that I've kind of seen what the political scene looks like in Stockton and how like our the people in charge of our city run the city, and it really feels like there are literally three educated people that should be there, and four uneducated people that just got there because of either notoriety or because of notoriety or piggybacking off of somebody that gave them a lot of funds to run for their seat.
Or our friend Patricia Barrett, on two separate occasions, two different council meetings during public comments, her comments used the term shadow government, a term that I've used. But obviously I'm not the only one. She used it twice. Also, on a previous city council meeting, Jason Lee held up some phone records because he had Steve Colangelo's city phone tracked. And where did it go tracked to? Lathrop.
It's a conspiracy.
16925 South Harlan Road, to be exact.
Okay, what's
Now,
there?
that cat's been out of the bag for a minute.
What is that?
And not too many people talk about it.
What's that, the address?
Let's.
Is it a strip club?
Ha ha ha! Shit. Wouldn't that be a surprise?
It may as well be. You heard it 209 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's their headquarters. And it's interesting when you start doing a search on different things. Like you order a court runner, for documents and stuff. And I see, certain people's names that come up. And say, okay, well, this one is associated with this one, but this guy's associated with this one, and
Follow the money trail.
let's just, you look at some of these people. The best example is District 2, Mariela Ponce, the lawn statue that, when she tries to speak, point of order, you got nothing.
Oh
honey.
no, she can't. She can't think of anything like off the spot or of substance.
Well, because she's a
Yeah,
stooge, all right, and
she doesn't. I'll be honest with you. I don't know why she ran. She probably ran because she's thought. I'll be real with you. Some of these
She's
people
a
probably
thought?
ran. No, well,
she's a puppet for those. She's a puppet for those shit dicks and laser.
Let's.
Absolutely.
No,
You
so
know, but
listen-
no, hey, the biggest
hold on,
one of
hold on.
all, my biggest takeaway from last night was Brando. All right.
Yeah,
And
Brandon, he don't know how to express himself. either.
Wait, do you first impression?
But no, my opinion on
Jason Lee
been around
is
enough to
evil.
really-
There you go. There it is. Fucking zombie.
A fucking drunk is what he is, all right? Because he's better known at the bars in Lodi than he is
Wow.
in his own fucking district, okay? And I'm going to tell you something else, all right? Here's a guy who, when he ran in 2022, was 100% fully backed by Motec and the 209 Times Click. Why? Because he paid them money. That's their grift now. You pay me money, I won't say anything bad about you on my social media blog. Like anybody gives a shit about your blog anymore. It's 2025, okay? Not 2015. But anyway, okay, yeah. But then he fell out of favor on the first vote to get rid of the old city manager, Harry Black. He was supposed to vote, yes, to get him out. But no, he voted no. And, so then all of a sudden, all kinds of fallout. And Motec is chasing him down at the Valley Brew on the Miracle Mile there. They're having an argument, and they're fighting and everything. And so fast forward, you got the city council meeting where, Brando, gives the bird. And, I'm sick of these fucking clowns. Him and Motec, they're flipping each other off. They're talking shit about each other. They're both at the same level. 0. They both suck. As far as I'm concerned, they can both get fucking cancer, too. All right?
Yo. Knock on wood, J-Man. Knock on wood. You're already bald, J-Man. You don't have any hair to lose, so it could hit you, too.
Hey,
Lex Luthor.
listen.
Hey, there you go.
And now he's running his yap at this council meeting. Like, Jason Lee this, Jason Lee that. This is a guy who got pulled over in front of City Hall. No registration, 2 years out of date, and no tags.
Wish I could do that. Save me a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
It seems like his speech
Hold on.
so scripted.
Didn't
It
he
was
use
insane.
some of the money that the city council pays him? What's his actual job? What's his normal day-to-day job?
What's he do to make us better?
City councilman.
No, what's his regular? What does he do outside?
Before that, he was working for some
Daytime
trucking
drinker?
company.
He was what?
He was working for some trucking company.
Okay, as a trucker.
No, I believe in the office or whatever.
Okay.
And but he was also on the planning commission appointed by Mayor Lincoln. And
So,
then
what contributions has he actually like?
Why should we give a shit about him?
No. I'm just curious. Like,
No, it's a real question. I
like,
mean, don't we all have to
what makes him qualify to be a city council member? That's what I'm asking.
That's the same thing I asked. Why should we give a shit?
So I'm trying to figure out what does he do on a regular day. That was funny, Scotty.
I'm saying what's on everybody's mind.
professional grifter.
Professional grifter. Damn.
No, his residency has always been in question. You know, and on a personal note, hey, Brando, you know, if you by chance, you know, watch this or somebody sends it to you or it gets clipped, understand this: August of 2022, when you were running, Fritz Groupie Park, remember? Yeah, it came up to me, my partner at the time.
Oh no.
And oh yeah, you
Oh,
guys
no.
are great. Oh, you do
Oh,
this and that for the community. I'd like to do something with you. Yeah, we tried to get hold of him. No answer. He completely ghosted us. So you know what? I don't like being fucked with. You know, and I imagine because it was his girlfriend at the time, Motek, probably told him, "Oh, don't talk to Jack and that other guy. You know, yeah, they're bad news and whatever." So, like I give a shit. You know, but here's the deal. He expects to get reelected. Yeah, all right. So we got this primary coming up next year. All right. Here's a news flash, Brando. Okay, I'm gonna be all over your ass. All right. I know the route. Okay. I just worked the campaign last year. Okay, I was at all the forums. By the way, the dirt sheets, the Donut Times, all these the so-called voices of the community, they were nowhere to be seen. I was the only one there with the camera, taking pictures and fucking reporting on shit. Okay, and that's how I got to know all the fucking candidates. So I know the route, the circuit. I ran it. Whether it's the Carl Ross Post, Delta College, the First Baptist Church over here, or that church down the end of Waterloo where the NAACP holds their shindig, okay? These are the forums, okay? I'm going to be at all of them. And I might not be alone if you check out the crew on this fucking screen right now, all right? My cameras are going to be inches from your face, and this goes for all the other candidates too, all right? There's going to be questions, okay? I'm going to hold some people's asses to the fucking fire. Brando, don't you think you're going to have a walk this next election? Guess what? I don't plan to make it easy for you, okay? I hope you see this. I hope you take this fucking serious because August of 2022, I remember, all right? See, people have short-term memory shit. That's why they forget a lot of promises that politicians
Gay
made.
man has a bald head because that head is storing everything that this man has remembered.
Hey, Jack, you said the hardest shit ever. What would you say? I'm gonna be all over your ass. I know the route. Listen,
yeah.
I know the route to your ass. That sounds hard as fuck, man.
Pause.
But see, I'm willing to bet that somehow, based on the voting block, the 4-3 shit, okay, the girls versus the boys, that he wormed his way possibly back into favor with the 209 Times click, okay, because he needs friends, all right? He's worried about getting reelected, so he needs friends, and yeah, he really ain't got that many.
We need friends.
Have you tried to invite Brando on here?
Yeah, why not?
Let's try to fucking invite him on here. Let's interview him.
Gladiator Combat. I mean, Jason Lee was on here. The mayor was on here. Tom Petty was on here. A fuck ton of other people.
Let's reach out to every single council member. Let's reach out to Enriquez, Blower, Padilla, Ponce.
See if they got what it takes.
You're more than welcome. Hey, all it takes is you can DM me. You can email the show or City Uncensored at Gmail.
You should probably go reach out to them.
All you need to put in there is a sentence. Send me the link.
You have the balls to show up. That's
Right? It's free. It's quicker and easier than ordering something off of Amazon. Okay.
Right there.
That's all.
However,
oh, by the way, any candidate that wants to run in District 5 against Brando, you have an open platform right here. I will give you as much time as you need to tell your tale.
I also want to say, I also think it would be very beneficial if we ourselves, as a team, maybe I could do it if you want. We should reach out to them and see if they want to come on. We can
Absolutely.
Yeah, like let's make it easier for them. Let's reach out to them so we can then come back and report to our people here.
Hey, I got stuff
report to the Uncensored that we reached out to them and they turned us down. So let's keep that in mind.
Hey, Jack.
Oh yeah.
You know, the difference between us and City Council is that we don't have to wait for a special fucking meeting. We are the special meeting.
And we actually do respect the First Amendment here, as opposed to shadow banning certain people in the media. okay? Because you got a problem with, oh, where's Jack getting his these pictures from? Where's Jack getting that fucking video clip from?
Tell
Who's
him.
talking to
Dick
Jack?
Fitzwell. Dick Fitzwell.
Yeah, our
Special
man on the
agent.
street. Yeah, Dick Fitzwell, the man of many inches. Right? Yeah, yeah.
Hello, tell him.
That's where it's at.
That
man.
man's a goddamn hero, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He's been around Deja Vu many times.
Other than that, Brando, those shit dicks in Lathrop, or anybody else that's got a fucking problem or issues with any of this shit.
Where Dick
Hey,
Fitzwell.
let me invite you to
coming for
lunch.
you.
Same place your mom eats every fucking day, right here.
Dick
all right? Yeah.
Dick Fitzwell. He's
Yeah,
kicking your
y'all
ass.
better,
He knows
y'all better clip that.
Fucking
Clip that.
Brando, that's a guy that has everything. No brains, no wit, no common sense. Yeah, he's going to go far next year. Good luck.
I mean, Biden got elected, so I mean, there's a chance.
Yeah. There's always a chance. Yeah, you know who else got elected? Hitler.
Well, I mean, more people liked him, though. To be fair, so
Yeah. Hey,
people like the other guy. That's the funny thing.
the trains ran on time and they were always packed.
Wasn't the best painter. I'll tell you that. Wasn't the best painter.
He's actually a good soldier, believe it or not. He got a.
Well, it seems like Jack wants to paint something all over Brando's ass.
Paint these nuts. I'm sorry, I had to. Yeah, well,
I'm just saying, Jack, the way you were talking about him.
when he said, "I'm coming here," I know the route. I was like, "Wait, hold up, man. That sounds badass."
I love you, Jack. I love you. I love you. It's 2025. It's okay. We embrace.
It's okay. Rush.
Yeah, you tell him, Hawk.
Alex, we're hair twins, buddy.
Wait,
we're hair twins. I love it.
I love it.
Oh, it looks so good
This
on
like
you.
middle part right here is so annoying.
Dude,
But
hey, it's okay. It's never looked. Your hair's never looked better, Alex.
Holy shit, is that Aladdin? Where's my fucking lamp, motherfucker? I need my 3 wishes. One of them's not to pay taxes. Where's my flying fucking pajama or whatever the fuck it was?
Well, there's my genie right there.
Oh, cool.
Give him a
He's got
little rubber hug. That's what you need.
I watched City Council. I can tell you that it's like nothing. You don't appeal to the youth. It's like the youth can vote, believe it or not. It's like what's it called? So the next time the election comes around, everyone who's watching this like now, like all the young people are gonna be like, huh, okay, all right. I'm taking notes. And then next time the next election comes around, that would really matter because then I think that room, the next election can really decide how if we can put Stockton on a better path or is just more decay, right? So it's like who's gonna be next, Darts, right? Who's gonna be the next
anybody
mayor?
gonna run against Padilla?
I haven't heard of anyone yet.
Dick Fitzwell.
Can we get Dick Fitzwell to run against Padilla? That'd be a good idea.
No, but for real though, is that we have no idea what the next year will be like. But we have 3 years from this.
Hey, would you blow me?
You guys want some cybersecurity advice? It's my
Yeah, you got a tip for us tonight?
I do.
Is it time?
Oh yeah. Because think about it, man. How do you know you're not going to get jacked for that expensive iPhone 25, right?
It happens all the time. It
Yeah,
happens
exactly. It happens all the time. And guess what? Oh, well, that's fine. Because I have a backup phone at home. And I'll just, like, buy another one. So it's like, oh, no, it's not big. Yeah, here you go, buddy. Sure. Here you go. It's like,
J-Man, your mic's off.
hang on.
Sorry about that. Yeah, as far as the fingerprints, the cops have been lifting fingerprints in investigations for decades.
Yeah, and they'll take your prints.
So
They'll lock your phone without your permission.
I thought about it. All you need is Scotch tape. I don't know
Yeah,
how hard.
no. You need Scott's advice, not Scotch tape. Scott's advice, Scotty advice, Scotty tape.
Scott's advice.
I don't know.
Scotty's advice.
I don't know some shit. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to stop
We're
you guys.
still
from
gonna
getting robbed.
figure it out someday, some year, before New Year's, maybe afterwards. We'll figure out what to call it. What we should figure out to do is did what you did many years ago as a S&J associate, and that is host a political debate next year for whoever's running.
Yeah?
Yeah, fuck it. We got to figure it out.
Well,
What do you thoughts?
Who else
Thoughts?
is going to cover? Think about it.
Well, yeah, we can do an online one in a stream.
We could do that, or we could do an actual venue.
An event.
You could
Rather
cover
do
it.
in person.
Hey, people
Have
give a
these
shit about
people actually
Stockton?
show
Click
up.
on this link. Yeah. It's like if you give a shit about Stockton's future, watch the Zoom link and vote for or listen to this candidate. So
Well, we can
making
provide
it
a Zoom
super
link, but
easy.
we,
You're making
we
it
could
super
probably
accessible.
we could do a live stream from an event and
Yeah.
do the actual debate.
Yeah, combine them both.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I like that idea a lot.
You're making it easier for dumbass people to access the thingy, pretty much. There's a thing called accessibility, and that the more
And
easily.
then we can, and then if we promote it with enough time, we could probably give out flyers and post it up in a lot of different places.
A barcode.
Oh yeah. Listen. You just posted online, and people
Yeah,
will
but-
come. People will come. I know that the one that we did in 2020. You get the right venue, and yeah, it works. It can work. But the thing is, it depends on the race, the number of candidates, getting them all there. That's a lot of the coordination in that. Securing a venue would be almost like the easiest part of it. From my experience, but just getting all these candidates, to commit to like one date, because
to flake on
campaign
you.
season, they're all, they're scheduling, they got to appear here, they're going to go visit this group, they're going to talk to this church or whatever. They've always got, their calendars are full, in other words.
Well,
So-
let's try to be on that calendar, J-Man. Let's try to be on that.
Nelson, I like your Guy Fawkes cosplay. You're really rocking the mustache.
Yeah, he almost looks like Shoe's mask. The Halloween show.
I was right.
Yeah.
V for Vendetta, motherfuckers.
Speaking of which, we got a lot of good feedback from that show. It was fun.
It was fun. It was great. We got a lot of hits.
Yeah,
It was,
especially with January being on. Also, it was great.
JTA was
again,
awesome.
thanks for her to coming on.
Oh, by the way, that full interview has done, I think, 3,000 views. So, yeah, guys, go check it out.
Awesome.
Then the end zone. And don't worry, we will be making content again soon. I've just been working a lot. Work's been crazy.
Yeah. I kind of figured this gig would have you by the short hairs for a minute, but hey, I'm glad you made it on tonight. And so, well, anyway, you had just mentioned N1. Why don't you kick things off, guys? Do your plugs.
So, guys, go check out shadymob.com for all the merch, for all of our links. You'll find Port City Uncensored with J-Man Jack. You'll find Edwin from the End Zone. You'll find A&A Radio, Shady Mob Podcast, Smacks TV, all of our shows, all of our content. I think we're somewhere around combined like 30 to 40,000 subs. So keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing. We appreciate everything you guys have done for us. J-Man, we appreciate you for sharing the platform with us.
Hey,
Alex.
anytime. Alex, what you got?
More or less the same, guys. Check out Shady My Podcast, Shady My Productions on YouTube, our Instagram, and Facebook. Right? We got a Facebook, right?
You got to no, we're gonna set that up. We got to do a lot of
And then
stuff.
A&A Radio, everyone from Enzo and Smacks, of course, City Uncensored. Scotty's channel as well. Shit, man, I almost forgot.
Oh
To
yeah,
promote
I'm
that.
still working on the channel thing because I remember the
We're
copyright thing.
figuring it out. We got a lot of stuff
We're
coming.
figuring it out. Work in progress.
New year.
It's
a lot of stuff is hectic right now, but hopefully over the holiday break we can start working towards a better future for 2026.
It's almost Christmas.
All right. Well, let me drop a few things in your guys' lap here.
I gotta head out. It's a little late, and with work, I might have to hop off around this time. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of here.
All right.
Yeah. But thanks for having me on the stream again. Yeah.
All right.
Glad
Yeah.
to-
Hey, always. And we will see you again soon.
All right. All right. See you guys. Good night.
And here's something I want to plug here. Nelson, you might be interested in this. This will be a new little something I'm coming out with here. And so here's a little preview.
Hey, no. Give me a belt. No. Get him off me. There you go, ref. What are you going to do about it, ref? What are you going to do about it? Get away from me.
All righty, and that will be my new little gig. We'll be looking at some matches from Northern California, from TWF, SPW, ROW, and yeah, some great matches over the last few years. And yeah, that will be dropping soon. I think your mic is off.
My bad. I said hopefully we can also get some wrestlers on there so you can interview them, ask them questions, and just talk about their experiences, man. Bro, I'm excited. I love the mask, and you got to do it with the mask, man. It's only right if you do it with the mask, okay?
Well, now that you say that, yeah, I think I may have to, but yeah, maybe we can get Giga Herrera on. You did a good
We could do
with him.
I
So,
would love to do another one with Giga. Giga's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
He just actually had a match at Oasis Pro with what's his name? Samoan Reaper.
Oh,
bro, Samoan Reaper. I think he's family to the bloodline.
Uh-huh.
And that dude is super fucking talented. He's also super fucking cool. He's
I like
literally a mark like us, but he's also a wrestler who kicks ass, and he's doing a phenomenal job. Go check out Oasis Pro. Go check out TWF. Go check out 209 Dragon's Den, guys.
yes, and hopefully they'll be doing another house show in Lodi at the Dragon's Den that we
I think they do something every week, if I'm not mistaken.
every week or every other week. So yeah, we're gonna have to get over there and yeah, check that out. So alrighty. Oh, and then also want to remind people that coming up. Oh, the ladder.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I played the shit out of that when I was a kid on a fucking Xbox, where it's like, I want the money, give me the money, and then you're just beating the fuck out of the guy because you have to climb the ladder and get to the briefcase before the other guy does, and it just like then you're beating the shit out of the guy with the briefcase because it's like it's a fucking briefcase of money. It's like I don't know, man. It's It's pretty fucking masculine to me. Get with the briefcase.
Yeah, I think that'd be WWE IRS.
Hey, don't fuck with the IRS. Believe it or not, I saw a funny movie once where the Joker's like, "I'll fuck with Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you."
Yeah,
They got Al Capone.
Irving R. Shyster, I believe was the name. So Mike Rotundo. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, good show tonight. We had our unique look at the city council goings on. I know I posted those video clips earlier, and they're getting a lot of views. So I will be checking that out, and I will probably put the whole council episode up on Rumble. Make it easy for people to access, like last time. So I will be getting to that after the show tonight. So
Don't forget to subscribe to the Rumble channel as well, guys. Please.
yeah, we're starting to pick up some traction over there, and as always, we're here every Thursday on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And if you need to get hold of us, that's the way to do it right there. Port City Uncensored.
They call it that for a reason.
And you know what? Not for nothing. We're kind of fan supported, and if you'd like to help us out up here in the that way, yeah, the QR code there. Buy us a coffee. Hey, a few bucks. Hey, we're coming here every week, giving you folks some information, some entertainment, and hopefully you enjoy it. And yeah, we'd appreciate it if you can help us out. All right.
We love y'alls.
Yeah. So that being said, we will return next week, same time, same Bat channel from the Bat Cave here in Midtown Stockton.
Yes, sir.
And that being said, adios, motherfucker.
Hey, hit the like button.